Hello all, I'm Sai and you're watching The Book Dragon. In today's video, I'm bringing you the secret for a greater life. So let's get into today's video. Okay, now I'm not going to build up anything to a great extent and just put you the secret at the end of the video. I'm just going to tell the secret for a greater life now and right now. Just keep your eyes open, your ears open, and listen to this line properly from me, and also keep it in your mind forever, because this is going to change your life in a very good way. And the secret for a greater life is to have positive thoughts. Always do have positive thoughts, because your thoughts are the only things that can influence your actions. There is no way that you have negative thoughts, you work hard, and you will end up in a positive place. The power of positivity is basically governed by the law of attraction. Now, just like any other law, it is always present and it is always possible for the law to happen. Just take into consideration the law of gravity. If you drop a thing, it is going to fall to the ground no matter what happens. Now, you're going to just imagine you're just standing on the second floor and you're going to jump from the second floor. There is no chance that you're going to float about to the third floor while jumping. You will just fall to the ground for sure. In the same way, the law of attraction also works. Now, if you're putting out positive thoughts into the world, the universe will return positive things to you, and everything that happens to you will be good things, and you will end up being at a greater place which you aim to be in. Now, let's see how things can impact your thoughts and how your thoughts can make your life better. Just as I said before, now your thoughts are mostly influenced by the law of attraction. Now, there is something which you have to remember always. If you're feeling good, it means that your thoughts in the mind are so good and they are positive thoughts. And if you're not feeling good, I'm damn sure, that is 100% sure, that your mind has some negative thoughts that are going inside. Now, you might think that I feel bad, but there's nothing that's negative going on in my mind. This is not at all possible, because what's there in the mind will reflect in your actions for sure. Now, just think of this, okay? Now, something has happened in a bad way to you. Suppose you just lost like 100 rupees, or your wallet, or something like a watch, or something that is so dear to you. Now, that feeling is something which is negative, and you have sadness in your head. Now, if someone comes and tries to communicate with you, the mood that in which you respond to them is going to be either sad or angry, which are both totally negative things that you're going to put into the universe. Now, the universe has this tendency of giving anything or any vibe which you leave out, like many times multiplied and reflecting it back to you. Now, just think, if you're leaving out happiness inside the world, or you're giving out positive vibes to the universe, you're going to receive that manifold in back to yourself. In the same way, if you're leaving out negative thoughts, they are also going to be doing the same impact in a worse way to you by the universe. Now, the universe doesn't have these differentiations between good thoughts and bad thoughts. Both of them are just thoughts. If you're leaving out these kind of vibes into the world, they are going to impact you in a worse way or a better way for sure. Let's just see one small scenario of how positive things can influence your life or your particular routine day in a good way. Okay, just imagine today is your payday, and just think that your mobile beeps up and you're just looking into your mobile, and it just shows this message of your salary being credited, and you're happy at that instant. And it's like how your friend calls you and he or she asks, how's your day going? Your thought at that moment is happy, and the way you're going to respond to that person is also going to be happy. Your thoughts are happy, your deeds which you do are going to be happy, and this is a positive vibe which you just leave into the universe. Just don't think of the thoughts which are going to in which way you're going to spend the money and how it's going to deplete from your account or wallet. Okay, you just have this much with you in hand, and you're having or experiencing that goodness and that happiness. In that way, you're leaving out positive vibes into the universe, and the universe will return them to you in such a way in which your whole day will become happy, and there will be not that many complaints that you have about that particular day. And also, now moving on to a second scenario. Think of a day when you've not done an exam well. Okay, you alone have not done that exam well, and all of your other friends have done that in a very good way. You just come out of the exam hall, and like no other day, people just start discussing about the things in the question paper, and you are not that part of that conversation because your performance was bad and you know that, and this affects your thoughts, and you're not going to communicate in a better way to your friends, and this will impact that day of your life in a very, very bad way, because you're leaving out negative thoughts, and the thoughts are going to be returned to you by the universe in a huger scale than you let them out, and it will end up making that day worse for you. Now, it is not that easy to focus on your thoughts in a proper way, because an average person has like 60,000 thoughts going on in his or her mind every day, and it is not possible to control all these thoughts as a human being, because we cannot put our focus into our own heads all the time. And you might have this question, even I had this question, of how you can concentrate on your thoughts all the time, because it is not at all possible. Just try practicing this at important moments during the day, and it will become a habit of yourself, that your mind will be tuned to think of happy things rather than sad things or negative things, and you will be letting out positive vibes which will be returned to you by the universe, and that will end up making your life greater. And if you want to know more things about wanting to make your life greater and what you can do in order to make it better, then you must read The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And this is the book which made me speak all these things about having a greater life, and what are those secrets which you must know and follow in order to make your life greater if you want it to be. And before starting this book, I thought that it is so overhyped, but trust me, after reading this book, I'll not say that this is overhyped at all, because this is that book which everyone needs to read and put into practice if they want to make their lives better. Because each and everything that is put down in the book by Rhonda Byrne are not things that are just random stuff. She has thought of stuff, she has observed people, and she has planned everything in a proper way, and she also gives clean ways for you to follow in order to make your life better. If you did enjoy watching this video, do give it a thumbs up and also share it to your friends. If you want to get more content from me, subscribe to the channel, and I'm sure so definite that if you put these practices into your life, you will have a greater life which you desire to have in a very short span of time. Thanks for watching.